here is Esker Natural Area in Butler County. I've never been here, and I can't really figure out what you do here. It looks like it's probably in the woods, but I think this big sinuous thing right here is an esker made by glaciers, probably the Laurentide ice sheet or one of the glacier advances that came through here somewhere between 10 and 18,000 years ago. And the area is interesting because I guess that's all full of sand and gravel. There's definitely a huge gravel and sand mining operation just down the road here, a little bit to the east. There's this thing, and that says it's private property. This is like the most, I don't know, it's the area that people go to, but I don't like to get in trouble for doing stupid things, so here it is. It's like whoever maintains this area, if it's somewhere that is supposed to have hiking trails, it would so help if there was a little map or something, because I'm sure a lot of people probably get in trouble and end up on someone's phone. It just doesn't seem like it's very well planned out, but I want to see that. Okay, so this thing is the esker, and I found this brochure on my phone. It says that you can walk to the top of it. It's 40 feet high, and it was made 23,000 years ago by glaciers. It's Miller and Jackman, or Jackson, I think is what it's also called. I think it's protected. I don't know, it's the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy or something. So we put this side here. They have all these no trespassing signs right on the edge of what's obviously still the esker, and it says on here that you can go on top of it. Why anyone would want to go on top of it, I don't know, because it's still jaggers. It's not a nice place to live. Around here. This is where it's supposed to be. is just kind of the most random looking hill in like a generally flat area. And you can see this is very different than the area further south, like closer to Pittsburgh and even most parts of Moraine State Park. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize the eye of this thing is that big. Look at that. There's a giant lake back there. And inside the esker. I can't even remember what an esker was, or at least didn't remember it from college until recently. There's some honking geese. Just like I'm all of a sudden like really tired. I'm not sure if it could be because it's 3 in the afternoon and I ate at about 7 o'clock and I probably hiked maybe 15 miles and haven't eaten anything. Maybe that's why. I wonder if that could be why. Just so sleepy all of a sudden. I'm just kind of woozy. Okay, this is the most confusing and screwed up thing I ever saw. So basically this whole entire area has no trespassing signs on it. So sorry to the people that put up the signs, but you might want to get the other people that are putting the brochures out that basically say that this place is public, or put the parking lot in, to change the sign to do something. This is very screwed up. I'm not going to not look at this thing. Water's edge. Private property, I guess. Whatever plays over there. My understanding of this esker is that it's kind of similar to drumlins, except the esker in particular always has this central portion that's usually full of water, or it's a bog or something. We are in Worth Township in Butler County, Pennsylvania, February 23rd, 2019. Another area there, and then of course more no trespassing signs. So apparently I've about stretched this to the limit. Conservancy, I want you to maybe come up over here, do a little walk along the lake, and that's it. You gotta check yourself for ticks too. I found a little tick on me today. 38 degrees, but the air is so humid that it's like you can cut it with a knife. And my hands feel like my fingers are dipped in, I don't know, like salt water that's been cooled below the freezing point, basically. You just are instantly freezing. And I hate that you can't operate this with gloves. But it's going to start to rain soon. And I don't want to be here when it's raining. Everything's just catching up so much. And please, if you have any hair on your head, don't buy a Samsung S9 phone because the camera on it sucks. It doesn't do what they promote it to do. I keep getting all these pop-up messages which are annoying the crap out of me. I just want to make a video. The updates to the phone basically screw the camera up and make it not functional, and then you have to figure everything out again. If you want a camera, you're far better getting a camera, and if you want a smartphone, get a cheap one, and preferably in the future on that, and then I'll get a freaking flip phone. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to mix with what, but apparently the blue trees at Jennings are the trees that are going to stay. We have blue dots, which is kind of confusing because the North Country Trail is marked with blue. There's ones with blue lines that basically mean that that's the edge of the boundary of where they're clearing for the new prairie area. And Otto Jennings envisioned, or I don't know, set aside whatever he did to the Jennings Park. Must have been before the 40s. It was 20 acres of prairie, and because the Mississauga rattlesnake is so rare, they're going to double the size of the prairie and make it 40 acres. Apparently, they've got a lot of the trees cut down and thinned out already, but it's only maybe half to a third done. So the hike I did today is kind of this interesting historical transition in the history of Jennings State Park, because it's going to be very different over a big area when they double the size of the prairie, and it wasn't quite there yet, but it looked different than it did in years past. So look forward to going back and seeing the future Jennings State Park. Basically, they're saying the Esker is like 5 miles long, and I actually think that a lot of that over there may also be part of it. There's my car. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't make a whole day or anything to come out and look at this. I'd have been disappointed. Them woods over there are private. If you try to go into a park that's not private, you'll probably get cut up by jaggers.